So the more I write or edit in Roadkill Café, the more I think about how there are so many people out there in the world that basically dwell on the past. So, and it's not like past traumas or anything like that, because that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about are people out there who literally are not living off of trauma. They're living off of pettiness and spite. Okay. And it's essentially all those people who basically grew up and hated other people because they had what they wanted, like happiness. Like, these are people who literally hate it when other people are happy, right? So they just hate you for no reason because you're a happy person. That's how I feel, right? I always feel like, okay, I'm sorry. If you hate me, it's because I'm a happy person and I try to look for positivity in everything. So that's basically my life. I'm trying to see the positive in everything. And I feel like everything in my life, everything out there in the world happens for a reason. There's a reason why you have what you have and what you've achieved. And one of those reasons is because you've worked for it, right? And another one of those reasons is because you have tried to do everything you can to see the positivity in the world and the world around you. And you just hope that someday you're going to achieve what what you're working towards, right? And I like to say that basically me and my husband, we'd always talked about having property, and we do. We have about 3 acres. It's just a little over 3 acres. It's like 3.1, blah, 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 whatever. So essentially, we worked hard for it and we were able to achieve it. I was only able to have 1 child. Okay, that's fine with me. I'm okay with that. I'm not jealous of anyone who has any more children. I don't care. So you were able to have more. Good for you. I could only have 1 child. And you know what? He is my perfect child. Is he perfect? Hell freaking no. But is he perfect for me? Yes, he is. It is awesome that he can send me random shit that I will find funny, and I can send him random shit that he will find funny. And my husband will sit there and go, I don't understand your humor. So my son and I, we have our own inside jokes. And because I've been able to have that one-on-one time with him, because he's been the only child, it's been amazing. And I love that. I love the fact that I've had that 1 child that I was able to have that strong bond with. And he calls me for everything. Or he'll call my husband if he has, a specific man question. And when I say man question, I generally mean cars, because I don't know shit about cars. And he knows that. But my thing is that I believe that that's how my life was supposed to go. Okay, that's great. And I'm happy with that. I am perfect with that. And in no way, shape, or form am I jealous of anyone else, because jealousy is actually a negative emotion. And I feel like negative emotions are not anything that I want in my life. And this character in Roadkill Café is absolutely the epitome of just that jerk face that only sees what's in the past, and they make stuff up in their head to make you seem like the bad guy from the past. You know what I mean? And it's like, dude, that never even happened. I don't even know why you're mad at me for that, right? So, and then they sit there and they hold their head up like, oh, I'm better than you. You're actually kind of not. But that's how this character is. And it's like, wow. And it's awesome when they are finally just, because then you never have to worry about it again. Unfortunately, I do add more characters that have that same kind of mentality where they feel like they're better than everyone else. And it's like, you're not. So essentially, my biggest thing is the fact that, when in your life, if you have like those people out there that literally hate you for no reason at all because they've made up something stupid in their head, then, those are the people that you're like, done. I'm not dealing with this anymore. And those are the same people who believe that you are jealous of them when in actuality, Nobody's jealous of you because you're a miserable human being. So that's how that works. For you to be a miserable human being, why would I be jealous of that? I don't care what you have. You have things for your specific purpose and you're miserable with it. I am happy with what I have gained, and what I have worked for. That is just how I see it. What I have is what I was meant to have in the universe when I was first born onto this land. Whatever, I don't know. But I'm just saying, positivity and, you know, just a positive attitude and everything else, to see what you have, and that is, it was meant to be that way, and then to work towards, like, the fact that I am able to sit here in my office at home, and all I have to do is walk across the house from one side of the house to the other. I get up out of bed, I take my dogs out. I have a hair on my face. There it is. I get up out of bed, I take my dogs out, I get them ready, I get my coffee, which is delicious now that I have a new coffee maker. And I walk back here and I get to start working, and this is my work. This is my workspace. My commute is slow. Yes, my vehicle sits out there for sometimes a full month before I actually drive it again, because I meet my mother for lunch at least once a month, because, you know, it's awesome. Like to see what they're up to every once in a while. It's just, the fact is that I believe that everybody gets what they deserve in life. And if you're miserable with what you have, well, then nobody wants to be around you. You know, don't be a miserable human being. Don't be a hateful person. And technically, anyone who is happy and loves their life, they are not jealous of you in any way. I'm just saying. And my husband is an amazing guy. That's all I have to say about that too. My husband and I tell each other at least once a week what we appreciate about the other one, or the fact that we appreciate them and everything that the fact that I appreciate him and he appreciates me and everything that we do. And that's basically the best way to keep our marriage with that. Because I think we've had like a total of 6 blowout fights in the last 22 years. And, you know, I mean, you're going to have those because you've got someone who's constantly up on top of you. And, you know, when your lady time comes, every so often you just have those days where it's like, everything is. I'm just saying. But we do make it a point to make sure that the other one knows how much we appreciate each other. And I'm happy with that. I'm not jealous of anyone. I do not feel that negative emotion. Jealousy and greed are two just awful negative emotions that really should go away, because there is no jealousy here. And I'm not greedy. I work for what I want and what I have, and I have been happy. And these characters in Roadkill Café, ooh, I'm so glad that they, I have made them so awful from like chapter 1 that you legit cannot wait until they are chopped into pieces. Because it's amazing when that happens. And there are parts that I want to read out loud as soon as I get my copyright certificate for it and it's on its way to publication. I will definitely read some parts out. Also, if you go to my YouTube channel, I did read a little excerpt from Killer Suburbia. So there is like a little, that hair just will not stay out of my mouth. But there is like a little excerpt where I actually opened up the book and read from it. So it's amazing. It's awesome. It's actually a really good part, because it's like, you know, when the guys are finally like, I think we need to talk. So anyway, that's all I have today. This is just, you know, an update because it's been a while, and I have been working on Roadkill Café and have not wanted to talk because, these bitches. But anyway, okay, that's it. Bye.